Michael, how you doing? I set you up on your own site. Here you are. Just so you know, I'm going to send you a link. It's going to look like this, and this is the welcome. Hey, welcome to your Client Connect. So be certain to sign up on that. Of course, when you get it, there'll be instructions, etc. Let's get back over to where you're going to be. This is your search. This is if you had multiple searches, there'd be more of them here. Right now, we just have the one large search. Saved listings. Normally, you're supposed to go through all of these and mark them as favorites, possible, or rejects. And you can see that right here: favorite, possible, or reject. And of course, these are just new updates. And play with this. You can view it as tiles if you want, or line by line. I kind of prefer the map version. You click on the map, and then there you go. You can see them all displayed right here. So then maybe you can just focus in on a particular area that you want to deal with only. This home's pretty cool. I think it's negotiable. I bet you we can get them down to 575. There's other properties over here as well. Maybe you want to check these out, or this one. Maybe you find this one interesting. Click on it. You'll see it comes over here: 2 beds, 2 bath, 25 days on market. It's negotiable. You can click here to view the details. When you click on that, of course, you'll see all the photos. You can hop around from over here, or you can just right from here go line by line. Of course, here's the map view. Yes, and you can even go to street view, which pretty helpful if you want. I mean, you can see here and kind of get an idea of what the neighborhood's going to look like. Back to photos, and then of course here, property information. As you scroll down, you'll get the property information, or you can just leap to the next one: property history, mortgage calculator. You can plug things in there. It's very helpful. And then of course, neighborhood info. You can find out what the schools are, everything, or you can just scroll. All works well. So check it out, and then close it, and then of course you can go back to these properties, or you can go line by line. Line by line helps too. Of course, if you really like them, mark it as a favorite, so that way it'll sit in this bucket, and then you just say, hey, I got 6 favorites there, let's go check them out. Updates, you can just click on that and see what all the updates are, or you'll notice there's some open houses here. You can click on that, check out who's having an open house and when. Put it on a map, of course. Close this out. Anyone having it? Nearest open house is over here, 425. By the way, you can change this map to a satellite if you want. Sometimes the satellite gets too complicated, but you can switch it around. I prefer road. You click on the property. Of course, you'll see some photos about it. You can get over here to details. I think you get the idea. Very useful site. Go to undecideds. You don't have to click all of them, but I think it's pretty helpful when you're over here to at least mark the ones that you like as favorites, and then we can always go back and view them easily. There's also ways to, if you click on this, you can communicate with me, add a comment, or hey, request a showing, and that'll go to me as well. So it's a very useful site, and I do recommend. My preference is using the map view. I like the map view because then you can start zooming in on items, and maybe you want to be over here in PB, maybe you want to be in Myrna Boulevard. This area isn't too bad. Nice unit. See the photos, decent size. You go and hit view detail. So enjoy the website, play with it, have fun, and definitely mark the ones you like as favorites so that we can go and check them all out. And that's it. Hope this helps. Bye. Oh, by the way, forgot to tell you. When you get these emails, when I send you these links, like this link right here, and you click on it and your property pops up, remember, these are all the properties. You have to click on the blue ones. And you can switch the views too. You can go to a CMA summary to see the cumulation. It's all minimum 2 beds, 2 baths. You kind of get an idea of the pricing, where you're at, the average. You can also switch the report to a listing detail view only, or you can also switch just to photo gallery, or you can switch it over to a rate plug. Rate plug's very interesting because what happens here is you can estimate 475. You can sit there and go like, all right, if I didn't want to pay 475, let's say I wanted to pay 470, 1, 2, 3, and you're putting 20% down, hit calculate. This will calculate it. There's your 30-year fixed, or if you're using FHA, it'll tell you your down payment. It'll tell you your mortgage payment. It'll even estimate your property taxes and your mortgage MI if you had MI. If you put less than, let's say you only put down 10%. And hit calculate. Now you'll know how much your down payment's going to be, and you'll also see the private mortgage insurance that you will need. It's a very useful tool, and you can get to it by a number of ways. When you're here, by the way, that little blue M stands for map. So remember that. Use that. That's very helpful to have. And of course, with photos, you can click here to change the photos, or you can just click on it and expand it much larger. Just click on the photo, and of course hit the map. When you hit M, the map will pop up, and you're able to, of course, manipulate. You can go from road to aerial, or maybe you want to go to a bird's eye view, or in your bird's eye, and then you can zoom in, and then you can kind of float around it. You hit these arrows to float around. You can grab the map. You can even add zip codes if you wanted. You can put postal codes. Click on that and have it show, and then you can pan back, take it off bird's eye, or actually just keep. Let's see here. Let's go back to road. Back it all up, and then you can see the zip codes. Very useful tool. So remember these toys, and of course you can jump to that mortgage place by just hitting on mortgage info. And then you can actually do the real quick, I know what the property is. I know what they're asking. What if I didn't want to do 470? What if I was going to bid it up to 485? What's it going to look like? And I was going to put 20% down. Calculate, and it will give you your 30-year fix, 15-year. Very useful tool. All right. I hope this helps. Bye.